Ready?
Yes, we're all ready.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim Pound, the Sheriff of Douglas County. On the 14th of March, yesterday, we arrested 3 individuals connected to our mass shooting / homicide on the 4th of this month. Following folks we have in custody is a Timothy Lamar Coleman, Chase Terrence McDowell, and Chance Terrell McDowell. Each one of them is charged with the following charges: 2 counts of mass murder, 9 counts of aggravated assault, 7 counts of aggravated battery, and other charges are pending, including participation in gang activity. And it goes to say, hold on. Okay, we did call this, found out it was a gang hit, gang related, and it was, the folks that was hurt and killed were not the intended target. They were innocent bystanders. So this case is still very, very active, and we have a lot more work to be done on this case. But as I told you before, we will finish this case in time. But before I leave, I'd like to thank the Douglas Police Department, Cobb County Sheriff's Department, Police Department, Georgia State Patrol, and my investigations team. Without them, I couldn't have done it. I put them up against anybody in the state. I got a good team. Some of them I had to force to go home. Sheriff, we got a homicide to solve, but I had to force some of them to go home. So that's where we're at today.
Sheriff, what led you to these 3 people?
Hard, old-fashioned police work. Hard, old-fashioned police work.
Do you have eyewitnesses?
We have 1. But like I said, that's active. I don't want to get too deep into these questions.
Are they brothers, the Chance and Chase?
Twins.
Twins, they're twins.
What's the name of that gang?
I ain't gonna give them no air time. I ain't gonna decorate them on the air. But they,
I was gonna say, you obviously have a rival gang.
we have, they related to a gang, but I don't want to dress them up. We're gonna get to them too.
Sheriff, do you expect any other arrests related to this?
Definitely. More arrests is pending.
Any idea how many?
Don't know that, but it will be some more arrests.
Do you think that these are the shooters?
Yes, ma'am. To a certain degree.
And did all 3 fire shots?
Don't know they're still active. Don't know that.
Are all 3 of these, were any of these high school students?
2 of them, the twins were.
How old are they?
17,
And how old is Mr. Coleman?
18.
Sheriff, was there anything key that led to these arrests that you could share?
And I don't want to keep repeating, but being so honest. Just honest police work. You got to work just about around the clock. It didn't stop.
Did cell phones or
Cell
cell phone
phones,
video
right.
play a role in this at all, as far as finding the suspects?
Again, I'm gonna leave that one out because it's still active. I don't want to say nothing. We'll leave that out right now.
Sheriff, why was it important? We saw the video of you walking the suspects in. Why was it important for you to actually have your hands on them and show the public them being walked in?
Simply because I told my community and the public that I was going to catch these guys that committed this terrible crime in my county. And I worked along with my investigators to do exactly that. I was there doing the takedown part. I seen it when they got off where they were standing. I saw all. I was standing right there looking at them. I just didn't actually go put the cuffs on, but I was there when the cuff was put on them.
And how rewarding was that?
Oh, real reward, very, very rewarding, because that was my job, and that's what I promised, and that's what I've done.
Can you talk
Where
about
were
where
they
they were arrested?
Yeah.
They're arrested in Cobb County.
At one of their homes, or
No, ma'am. Out in the open, in the public.
were they in a vehicle?
They get in a vehicle.
Sheriff, what's the thing you got there in the back?
This was one of the weapons that was used, that we took off of him.
Which one?
Which one?
Timothy.
What kind of weapon is that?
That's a Glock 9.
And he had that at the time of the arrest.
Well, to be honest with you, it was two arrested, two folks there. Two of them. One of them was connected to our case. The gun was passed to him to hold, but that gun was confiscated during the time he was arrested.
Sheriff, do you believe that gun was involved in the
I
murder?
certainly do.
And you believe that gun was in the hands of Coleman?
I
At
do.
the time of Coleman's arrest?
Yes.
But you believe it was part of the shooting on the Ford?
Possible. I don't know. We don't know that just yet. There's indication, but we just can't say, yeah, it was. We won't do that yet.
Have you been able to identify, and I know you've been, and we're asking these questions, but we gotta ask them. Have you been able to identify what prompted this shooting?
I can in the end. I know what prompted to a certain degree. It was, like I said, it was all gang related. Maybe gang retaliation, but now y'all, I'm gonna cease with your question and go ahead.
One more question. So, of course, they were there that night. Were they there at the party and then asked to leave, or did they show up to the crowd?
Now that, I know they was at the party. Now I don't know the second part of the question. I don't know the answer to
So they
that
were
one.
at the original party and then
Right.
the same group that left and was on the street?
Yes,
when the
ma'am.
shooting occurred.
Sheriff, we ask these questions because in particular, one parent says she wants answers. She wants to know how this happened. That would give her some sort of peace and some sort of
I
safety.
understand that, but in order for me to get that to her,
Yeah.
I got to clear it all. And right now it's so active, I can't answer a lot of those questions.
Let me get a clarification, because I'm not as familiar with this case. You're saying your suspects left the party and came back?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay,
No, ma'am.
okay. But they were there.
All the time I said they was there.
Did they ever go in the house?
That I don't know. I don't know.
So there was no car that did a drive-by?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
okay.
You're feeling pretty good about this arrest.
Very, very good about it. And I feel even better when the rest of them is arrested.
How many other people do you?
Don't have a clue how many it is. But like I say, still very active.
Sheriff, I have a question. The twins, were they also arrested in Cobb County or were they arrested in Douglas County?
Douglas County.
At their home?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Were they arrested here?
Yes, ma'am.
When they came to pick up something?
I'm finished, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all.
One more thing, is there a message you want to send to the parents of the victims today on this important thing?
You know, it was so sad as we was coming in with the inmate yesterday. They was burying my little guy that they murdered. And I'm gonna say this to the people, and I hope they really abide by it. Parents can't be children's friends. Parents got to be parents. Now these kids are so young to be committing such horrible crimes. And then once again, it comes from home raising. You got to go back to being a parent. You got to do that if we're gonna get a handle on our children, because we lose them at a fast pace. And it's gonna take the parents to assist me in helping stop this. It's gonna take the parents and the community.
Sheriff,
But thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I'm finished.
can you hold up the gun one more time, please, Sheriff?
Sheriff, did you walk all three of them in yesterday?
I did. Yes.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Y'all are so
Thank
right.
you.
Yes.